Greetings, greetings. It's Vaygrim on a Monday episode of VAYGRIM'S Chance. First things first. Look at this. It's coming along quite nicely. I still have a hard time finding Terra nodes. That's the Little Mountain Peaks one. But a lot of the other stuff in here has Terra in it somewhere. So I've gone ahead and made a decision. This actually works pretty good. It's not amazing, but it is more than adequate for standard wand recharging. Works real good. This node right here, I'm going to repurpose into specifically a wand charging pedestal. Now, I've been told several things. First of all, I've been told not to put an advanced stabilizer on this while letting it absorb other nodes because that halves the recharge rate. What I want to do is combine this as often as I can, as much as I can, and then have a node stabilizer, a regular node stabilizer on there. That locks it down. It won't combine with other nearby aura nodes. And that also means that its regeneration rate is not impacted. I don't know how accurate that is. I keep getting told that advanced node stabilizers have the regen rate on Vs. I don't know. We'll see. But what I might do is see if I can find some more, specifically some more Terra and Aqua to raise this up a little bit. Ordo is at 19. Air's at 21. Those are pretty good numbers. I want to get 21, 19 or 20 or higher. But I want to keep making this bigger and bigger. So what I might do, I'm considering locking this one down with a stabilizer and then putting another one next to it and then another one over here and start combining in this corner. I'll put the wand recharging pedestal right here. But that does mean that at some point I'm going to have to make... Very soon, I'm going to have to make a compound recharge focus because that breaks down those compound aspects into their basic equivalents. And that means that we can make use of this aura node much better. And that makes me very happy. So I think before I start using this as a charging node, and I could do that right now. I could slap a stabilizer on it right now. I'm tempted to actually do that. Then I could put another node here and another node here and let these two combine. Hopefully this one will become the big one, but I can always shuffle them around. And if that's the case, then I can use this one and then start making another one that I can get bigger and bigger and bigger. And when this one gets massive enough, I can just uncap this one, take the stabilizer off it, let them combine into one super node, or maybe just keep them. I don't know. But as it stands right now, I kind of like that. I think that's pretty good. I think that is at least a good starting point because I would really like... it's a little too close. Let's put it right there. See, I would really like to be able to go ahead and start using some of these things like these staves, and I can't recharge the staves in this. That's why I like this system, but this is wand only, and the staves have a much higher V's capacity. I want to eventually make a silverwood wand. Yeah, I think it's charged up as much as it's got juice for right now. So I'm just going to, honestly, I'm just going to leave that there. For now, I'm still learning all this, guys. I want you to know I do not purport myself to be an expert in any way, form, or fashion. I might be an expert in, wasting time in video games, but that's about it. I actually don't consider it a waste of time. I have fun, I learn, and now I entertain. But I am not, definitely not, whoops, wrong direction, an expert in AE2. I'm still learning a lot of this, and you guys have been educating me. Now, forgot to put, I'll have to go put that back later. One thing that you've informed me of, okay? The multi-part version of the interface, the ME interface, does not transmit power. But the full block does only if it's in that mode. Now, here's what I've been informed by people that I actually trust. The blocks, oh, that was right. Okay. The ME interface transmits power when it's in this form and undirected. It's not being aimed at something with an arrow. apparently it does transmit power that way, which is interesting and intriguing. I have been expanding this, as you can see, and getting more and more of these things. I've got, those are empty, I think, on the side. I've got a lot of AE parts up here. I can actually request another one now. So what I'm actually going to do is just pull this one off. It's empty. I'm going to pull off those pipes, and this has lost its power. You notice it doesn't have that glow trim. So the theory is if I place this down, aha, it does start glowing, which means that I can do, I'm going to put that there, going to put that there, that there, and now I only have to worry about, I'll put one over here for the sake of symmetry. Now I don't really have to worry about, let's try just one. I've got that and all of the subcomponents. Boom. So now I can put one there. And if I just sneak a peek real quick. Yeah. So basically this is now fully functional. How did I manage that? Let's do, whoopsie. And we can actually get rid of oh no, I do need those. Oh, I don't know. I'll have them all the way around on the bottom, just these two on the top. Basically, this does mean everything has at least one cable interconnecting to it. Now, the only thing I haven't tried, this has AE recipes in it. So if I take off this cable and this cable, it is only being connected through this interface block. So can I see, because this one has the recipe for ME interfaces. So can I see the ME interface in there? Yes, I can, which means I don't need cables. So basically, the way that it's been illustrated to me, and I've been getting a lot of help on this from Veritas, Meridud, all sorts of really great people between the forums, Twitter. I've had a lot of you basically try to help me as much as possible, and I really do appreciate it. This, because I have channels turned off in my configuration, it is one of the only reasons why it really makes this efficient. This is transmitting data and power, and this thing intelligently uses whatever block it is connected to. So that means, what is the molecular assembler? Right, okay. So the molecular assembler in the middle, molecular assembler, okay. Oh. Let's do core. Yes. Yes. Molecular. Oh. Let's do that. I thought I had that one, but apparently not. What I can actually do now is get this molecular assembler and put it right there. It starts getting power through this one master cable. It is also another place that these can work on. If that molecular assembler in the middle is busy, then it can actually go to this one automatically, and they will intelligently talk back and forth. This is the way it's been illustrated to me. So what I can actually do is put another ME interface right here, connecting to this one. Molecular assembler, ME interface. This would be an molecular assembler, and basically checkerboard it all the way around. So I can keep growing this shape, and I only have one data cable that I have to worry about. I could even start growing this down this way if I wanted to. In this block, I could put a molecular assembler, and then another ME interface right here. And that's how I can grow that shape out. That's what I'm going to do. That is going to be my auto crafting block, my brick, basically. And I have to say, I'm very happy that this works. It really does make it a lot easier, especially in my mod pack. It means less cable waste, less cable management to worry about, and it's not real hard to set up. So I really do like this. The only thing you have to be careful about is if this, let's say this molecular, this ME interface right here ever gets surrounded by other stuff, I'm going to have to make sure that the patterns are all maxed out. That's the only thing you got to be careful about. And with this particular setup, the only time that I would actually have one surrounded is if this one was surrounded by molecular assemblers and then it had another row of blocks extending down below it. I just have to make sure all the patterns are pulled before I start growing the structure out. It's real simple, and I really do like it. I think it's cool. So there's a lot of possibility in this, and I just wanted to touch on it real quick. Also, Aiko the Builder actually chimed in and stated that he has his is 2x2x2, I think, and as long as it's a cube, you can't have, like, I couldn't put one block over here because it's not a cube anymore. It's just a basic shape. But what I think I could do is put another pair of crafting storage blocks right up there, 1K, or maybe make some 4Ks and put them up there. Because that would still then be a rectangle or a form of square. So that's real cool. I'm real excited about multi-crafting in AE2. I'm actually liking the direction it's going. Let's sleep real quick. Oops. I'm going to put that back. Put that up. Let's go over here. Put that back. And we are going to do a little bit of looking into block options. Let's see. Concrete. That is smelted gravel. Ooh, okay. Oh, also, here's something I keep thinking about things. Armor. I don't know if you've noticed, but I have a fancy new helmet. This is a gem helmet. This is actually the top-end armor piece from Project E. One of the many armor types that I'm trying to get. It has night vision built into it. And actually, as you can tell, when I was looking at the aura nodes, and I can still see them over here, I think. It might be just too far away. Yeah, see, aura node. I can see aura nodes. This thing has goggles of revealing functionality built into it. Well, next step I've actually got, I'm making Kleinstar Omegas. You can see I still have a sphere here. I'm having to make Omegas as much as I can because this is what I'm devoting my actual power flower to, my small power flower. Vulcanite Amulet, Body Stone, and Red Matter Chest. What I'm actually going to do, I think it is this way, is the gem chest plate. The Vulcanite Amulet did not actually get used up. That's a little distressing. It's supposed to. So now, in theory, I think... Let's find a cave real quick and do a little bit of experimentation. I'm going to go down here. Down here. Wait a minute, where are they? Here it is. Okay. Perfect. Actually, Shift H, night vision enabled. As you can see, and it's intelligent when I go outside. It turns off. Comes on only when you need it. Well, there's a lot of mushrooms down there. So what I'm going to do is the most accurate trial by fire that I know. I'm going to actually put some lava right there. And in theory, I'm standing on the lava block, the source block itself. No fire damage. Yay! So now I am immune to lava. Which means that the nether just suddenly got a lot more simple for me. So, Next, I have the Red Matter leggings, which makes use of the Watch of Flowing Time and the Black Hole Band, and another Klein Star. The Klein Star is what Omega is what's holding me back. These things, this has been running all weekend, and this is what it's made all weekend. So I could upgrade the Power Flower, but I'm okay with waiting. It meters things out. It's okay. It's fine. This stuff is still going to sit in here, but what I'm probably going to end up doing is get all my dark armor and put some armor stands, either in the gatehouse or maybe somewhere up here. Maybe make an armor shop out of one of these stores and put all my armor sets in there. I think that could be cool. So, that is what I've been messing with recently. What I'm going to do... Let's just get a whole bunch of that. Whoops. I think this will work. Concrete. I want to get some of this stuff and see what it looks like. Okay, I can do microblocks. Hooray. Let's grab a stack out real quick. And I'm curious to grab a chisel. Okay, so yeah, there are a lot of different block alternative. Asphalt, ooh. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I didn't know asphalt was a thing. Partially weathered concrete. So yeah, I think this is probably going to be our block of choice for the slums, which is what I would actually like to start on today. I want to start on one of the buildings so I can start thinking about what I want to do. I'm going to go ahead and put all of those spare blocks. Now, what does this look like? No, whoa, no. I actually don't need that. I do that. And let me think. That's a little too dirty. Concrete block, concrete double slab, weathered. If I do that, that's a bit more to my liking. I like the edging on it. I'm actually going to turn that off for the time being. It's not that dark over here. So I actually wanted to start thinking about, by the way, Fergcraft. My friend Fergcraft, I keep wanting to mispronounce that, has really added in on the forums a lot of creative ideas for, why is that like that? Oh, that's interesting. It's a pattern. Oh, okay. Let's get this over here. I actually kind of like that. It's good. It's like tiling, but it's worn down at the edges. That's very interesting. So I wanted to actually go ahead and start thinking about framework for the buildings. At least rough outline. So I could, let's see, these are actually going to be 3 high, which means it's going to be very dark and kind of a dismal feeling. These rooms are going to be very, very dark. Now, another thing I'm noticing real quick. Learned. Thank you very much. Let's get this. Actually, I'm not sure I like that. Okay. Just for example's sake, real quick. there is a point where a tool can be too fast. Okay, let me get the... actually, no. Maybe that will work. Yeah, I tell you what I can do. Let's get this. There we go. And this is where we bust out oh, that's the wrong focus. There we go. Okay. These buildings are supposed to look, to a certain extent, kind of dingy, kind of dirty. They're supposed to look like they haven't been maintained in a while. Which is why what I might do is get some of these. Get some of these weathered ones. Get those. And I might actually do the bottom layer in weathered. Yeah, I like that already. It's really starting to look crummy. I'm kind of curious, though, what happens if I do that. Yeah, it looks a little weird. Okay. Tell you what, I'm going to reduce some of the flashing that's going on by eliminating some of the light sources. Better? Let me turn this off temporarily so you guys aren't getting flickered to death. I know there are people out there that have, issue with this. Okay, it's nice and dark again. Where's that light coming from? Oh, there. Okay. Ta-da! Okay, awesome. Nice, consistent light levels now. Okay. I'm actually going to do that. So... I'm really eager to hear what you guys think about some of these designs that I'm actually using. Let's see, I want to get some of those. Those will stay whatever. I'm curious to hear from you your thoughts and opinions on the subject. There's going to be a broken stairwell back here. Let's see. I'm actually not going to use weathered inside. So all of these rooms are going to be three by 3 cubes. And what I'm thinking is, actually that's a little too boring. Hang on a sec. There we go. That's going to look better. means also I can do this. And I need more already. Those. Wow, this carpet's hard to cut. Oh, I think I was flying. You know what? Let's get this. Need more. So yeah, I have a lot of ideas for people getting trapped in their apartments. And oh God, what did I do? Did that correct the problem? I hope so. I gotta remember. Right click. Just left click one at a time. Oh gosh. I might have to turn down the audio on this in post-production. So this is what we're looking at. I think what I might do... actually, get some of those. And... the corner units might have another window. And what I'm thinking of is in some of these, I'm actually going to put a little fence line wall right here. Maybe like carpenter's blocks fencing. Because that looks like picket fence. You can make picket fence out of it. It's real cool looking. Put some picket fencing here, or maybe a picket fence gate right here between the buildings. And then have a little area back here like Fergcraft proposed the idea of having a little campfire with statues of people that are actually huddled around the campfire, and they've walled up with trash. And they came out of this apartment window, and that door's blocked up. I think that there's lots of stuff like that that I think is really cool. Oops. So yeah, I think... and of course, we would have another window right here. Wow, I'm running out of this stuff quick. Whoa. And then we do... the corner units are going to kind of be the premium units. And we could even do... continue that same tradition right here. Good grief, turn off the... oh gosh. Oh, concrete speeds you up, I think. Oh, weird. No wonder it's screwing with my head. There we go. Wow, that's odd. I might have to switch the floors out. I do not like concrete floors. Okay, this is what I'm looking at. This is going to be the room. There's going to be an iron door right here. There will be buttons on the inside and the outside. For some rooms that I decorate, I might have the doors off, and maybe it's busted out into the hallway. Or Perhaps they've boarded up the doors on the inside. DecoCraft actually have board. Oh, what is it? Domcraft, abandoned crate. Okay, weird. Oh, where is it, DecoCraft? They literally have something for boarding up windows, and it looks amazing. Production table. Okay, weird. There it is. Door barricade. Yeah. I think there's a window barricade too. I'm not sure, but there's a door barricade at least. And it's basically a boarded up door. And I think that could be an amazing thing. We could put it on the inside and have the door like broken. So there's zombies trying to get in through the barricade. We have people that are trying to escape out through these little windows. Or maybe they've actually busted this out. And we could put the broken block like over here. You know? So there's a lot of things we could do with this. And I think it's going to be really cool. Fergcraft has been making suggestions on the forums. Like I said, I really want to see other people send me ideas. This is what I'm looking at for these buildings. This is what I'm thinking about for the slums. This is basically what I want. I want a boring box. I want it to look dilapidated to a certain extent and worn down. There is... Oh gosh. Partially weathered concrete blocks. There's a lot of stuff that I'm actually going to be doing. But I want these things to be kind of dull. This is what you're looking at. It's a building that was basically made by the lowest common denominator, the lowest bidder. I'm probably going to have, let's see, that's going to be another floor right there, which means that 1, 2, 3, 4. That's roughly going to be about the tallest I'm going to make any building. If I make them any taller, then they're going to start reaching up a little too high. Maybe I'll have one of them be a little taller than the other ones. I'm not sure. But for right now, this is the basic frame and the basic structure. I'm going to work on this building between this episode and next. This next episode, I kind of want to at least start planning out bits of the mansion. But we might work on both. We'll see. So, if you have ideas, I've seen some great ones like, having just a bed and then a giant grandfather clock. Or, beds, nightstands. There was a person that was basically holed up in one apartment with a pile of food barrels. Stuff like that. I think I got to switch these floors out. This is, I don't like that. Because this is basically, if I try to go into a door, I start skating off the side. Hey! Die. Start skating off the sides if you hit the wall. That's bad. I'm going to have to swap those floors out. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me on this brainstorming episode. I'm going to finish building out the structure of this building between this episode and next. So on Wednesday's episode, this building itself will be completed. I'll show it to you guys, and I'll see if I can get some opinions. If it's good, then we'll just go ahead and go with it. If you guys think it needs something else, let me know, and I'll talk to you later. This is VAYGRIM'S signing off. Bye-bye.